In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on May 18, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Indiana Pacers versus New York Knicks. The most thrilling words in sports are Game 7. This Sunday's win-or-go-home matchup will take place in the iconic Madison Square Garden, often referred to as the world's most famous arena. This venue has previously hosted 2 Game 7s between these teams. The Knicks emerged victorious in 1994, while the Pacers won in 1995. As we look to 2024, the players may have changed, but the high stakes and intense pressure remain the same. The big question looms: who will advance? The Indiana Pacers had to rebound strongly after a devastating 30-point defeat in Game 5, and they did so convincingly by defeating the Knicks 116-103 in Game 6 on Friday, forcing a decisive final game. Pascal Siakam led the charge with 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Miles Turner contributed with 17 points and 6 assists, while Andrew Nembhard, Tyrese Halliburton, and TJ McConnell each added 15 points. The Pacers were efficient, shooting 53% from the field and making 9 of their 26 attempts from beyond the arc. They seized control of the game with a 32-point outburst in the second quarter and maintained their dominance, leading by as many as 23 points. This performance highlighted the urgency and determination lacking in the Knicks, as evidenced by New York's 47-35 rebounding advantage, which ultimately did not translate into a win. Conversely, the New York Knicks, who had been riding high after winning the first 2 games of the series, have since lost 3 of the last 4 contests, culminating in Friday's defeat. Jalen Brunson led with an impressive 31 points and 5 assists, though on 11 of 26 shooting. Miles McBride contributed 20 points, and Dante DiVincenzo added 17. Despite shooting 43% from the field and 13 of 34 from three-point range, the Knicks struggled to keep pace after the second quarter when the Pacers surged ahead. Precious Achiuwa added 12 points off the bench, but key players like Josh Hart, who scored just 5 points on 2 of 8 shooting, needed to step up more significantly. Home court advantage has been a defining factor in this series, posing a significant challenge for the Pacers as they head into Game 7 at the notoriously intimidating Madison Square Garden. The availability of Josh Hart will be crucial for the Knicks, as his impact in the postseason has been substantial. Hart's absence on Friday due to an injury was deeply felt. Additionally, Og Anunoby remains uncertain after missing the last 4 games with a hamstring strain. Jalen Brunson has emerged as a pivotal leader, determined not to let the Knicks season end on their home floor. The Knicks need to reestablish their dominance in the paint, a key to their success. They have only lost once at home this postseason. Despite the balance between these 2 teams, with evenly matched rosters, this game is likely to hinge on pace. While the Knicks' defense gives them a slight edge, especially in tight situations, the Pacers are fully capable of pulling off an upset. Jalen Brunson struggles in the first half of Game 6, where he missed 11 consecutive shots, and the Knicks' poor free throw shooting were critical. A 17-2 Pacers run before halftime turned a 2-point Knicks lead into a 13-point deficit, a turning point in the game. Anunoby might return for this game, and Hart will likely play through his abdominal strain, making it an all-hands-on-deck effort for New York. Given the Pacers' road struggles and the Knicks' home dominance, this game is expected to be tightly contested. If the series comes down to the best player on the court, Brunson is poised to take that role. While the Pacers present a strong case with their depth and freshness, the Knicks' home court performance, boasting a perfect 6-0 record in these playoffs, is a significant advantage. Injuries are mounting for the Knicks, but their resilience at Madison Square Garden could see them through. Thus, the New York Knicks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In terms of scoring, the first 6 games of this series have averaged a combined 224.5 points per game. The lowest scoring game saw 207 points in Game 3, highlighting the offensive capabilities of both teams. Each team has the top scoring offenses in the postseason, and neither is particularly strong defensively. One team has scored at least 121 points in 4 out of the 6 games, and both have been held under 100 points only once each. The over has hit in 6 of the last 10 games for both squads. While Game 7 Bruins are typically characterized by nerves and physical play, the Knicks' depth and stamina might struggle to keep up defensively. Indiana has been the top-scoring team in the playoffs after leading in points during the regular season. The Pacers have struggled to slow down the Knicks at Madison Square Garden, with New York scoring 121 points in Game 1, 130 points in Game 2, and 121 points again in Game 5. Jalen Brunson has shot over 50% in all these games. Therefore, expect a high-scoring affair, making over the projected total our full game total pick. Minnesota Timberwolves vs. Denver Nuggets. There will be a highly anticipated Game 7 in the Western Conference semifinals between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets on Sunday. The Timberwolves managed to force this decisive game by winning their last matchup in a dominating fashion, crushing the Nuggets by 45 points. Anthony Edwards led the charge for Minnesota with an impressive 27 points in Game 6. Throughout this series, the average margin of victory has been 21 points, with no games coming down to the final moments. The Minnesota Timberwolves are aiming to advance to the Western Conference Finals after a commanding 115-70 victory over the Denver Nuggets in Game 6 on Thursday, setting the stage for a crucial Game 7. Anthony Edwards was the top scorer for the Timberwolves, contributing 27 points and 4 assists. Jaden McDaniels also had a stellar performance, scoring 21 points on an efficient 8 of 10 shooting, while Karl Anthony Towns added 10 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists. The Timberwolves collectively shot 46% from the field and hit 15 of their 40 attempts from beyond the arc. They dominated the game right from the start, outscoring the Nuggets 31-14 in the first quarter and maintaining control throughout. Mike Conley returned to the lineup, adding a spark with 13 points and 5 assists. On the other hand, the Denver Nuggets will be looking to bounce back after a lackluster performance in Game 6, where they were completely outplayed. Nikola Jokic led the Nuggets with 22 points and 9 rebounds, while Aaron Gordon added 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists, and Jamal Murray chipped in with 10 points. However, no other Denver player reached double figures in scoring. The team struggled offensively, shooting only 30% from the field and making just 7 of their 36 three-point attempts. They were stifled by the Timberwolves' defense from the start, scoring a meager 14 points in the first quarter and only 9 points in the fourth quarter. Murray had a particularly tough night, shooting just 4 of 18 for his 10 points, while Justin Holiday and Reggie Jackson both went scoreless. The Timberwolves might be slightly undermanned again, as Mike Conley is listed as questionable. The Nuggets are also monitoring Jamal Murray, who is currently listed as questionable for Game 7. As the defending champions prepare to host this pivotal game, they will be looking to rebound from their disastrous Game 6 performance. The lack of effort and energy was evident, especially in their poor rebounding, but this is expected to change in Game 7. Bettors should not focus solely on Game 6, as the Nuggets won Game 5 by 15 points and Game 3 by 27 points. The 5-point spread should not deter those betting on Denver, as each game in this series has been won by at least 7 points. Denver will aim to return to their winning ways, utilizing double teams on Edwards and relying on their role players to step up. Karl Anthony Towns has been relatively quiet in this series due to Aaron Gordon's athleticism and strength. Nikola Jokic, widely regarded as the best player in the world, is expected to have a significant impact in Game 7. The momentum currently favors the young Timberwolves, who are riding high after their emphatic 45-point win in Game 6. However, replicating such a performance on the road against the resilient Nuggets will be challenging. Denver, despite their disappointment from Game 6, will look to refocus and capitalize on their home court advantage with better contributions from their supporting cast. So the Denver Nuggets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Despite struggles from Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. at times, Nikola Jokic has had little difficulty dealing with the Timberwolves' length and size. Known for his passing and scoring prowess, Jokic will likely be more aggressive in seeking his shot in Game 7. Minnesota has shown inconsistency on offense, but Anthony Edwards has demonstrated the ability to ignite the Timberwolves at any moment. When Edwards starts aggressively, it opens up easier scoring opportunities for his teammates, making Minnesota highly dangerous. The stars on both teams are expected to shine in this decisive game. Denver has won 3 games in this series, with all of those victories surpassing the total points line. Conversely, Minnesota's 3 wins have all stayed under the total. Denver's wins are characterized by strong offensive performances, particularly from Jokic and his supporting cast, While defense is often cited as key to winning championships, modern NBA dynamics suggest that a potent offense is more crucial. Murray and Porter's off-shooting night in Game 6 contributed to Denver's struggles, but Jokic's orchestration of the offense will be pivotal in Game 7. The Nuggets boast the fourth most efficient offense in the league, which will be a significant factor. Although many games in this series have gone under the total due to offensive struggles, Game 7 is expected to be a high-scoring affair. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.